Hello, incredible moms. I'm Savina, your coach from She Strong, and today we are diving into a topic I know is close to many of your hearts: how to truly transform your body composition without the endless cycle of dieting. And this is not about bouncing back or chasing unrealistic ideals. That's not what we do in She Strong. It's about building stronger, more resilient you from the inside out so you can thrive in motherhood. So, what is this presentation about and who is this presentation for? It's for you if you are mom feeling like your body isn't quite your own anymore, perhaps after childbirth, and you are looking for a way to reconnect and rebuild without pressure of getting your old body back. It's for you if you are exhausted by the constant cycle of restrictive diets and hours of cardio that you just don't seem to enjoy, that doesn't seem to work, and especially you are a busy mom now. You are here because you want to build genuine strength, not just for aesthetic, but also just to feel capable, feel confident in your daily life, in your body, lifting your little ones, managing groceries, and just having the energy to keep up. You understand that true well being is more than just food and exercise. It's about that holistic approach that includes sleep and also smart choices that are sustainable, and we can keep doing them long term, not just for a few days and weeks as some extreme habits. You are ready to invest in yourself, not just for today, but for long term health and to be strong role model for your family. And most importantly, you want to learn how to nourish and empower your body rather than constantly feeling like you are pushing it. And if any of this resonates with you, you are in the right place. Today, I'm going to share with you six powerful, sustainable tips to transform your body composition. And we are moving beyond the traditional diet mentality. Our focus will be to, on nourishing your body, not restricting it, on building strength, not just burning calories. And every single one of these strategies is designed with unique needs and challenges of postpartum journey in mind. This is about creating lasting change, feeling amazing, and truly thriving. These tips can sound familiar, but they are truly foundation. Those main blocks that contribute to long-term health and well-being and progress. So I will share with you some of the like She Strong methods, kind of what I teach my clients in the first place. What are the main habits that they build upon after. Our first way is to prioritize strength training and resistance training over excessive cardio. If you know me, I'm a huge advocate for strength training. This is what I do. This is what I help with my mom clients, whether they are pregnant or postpartum. But for postpartum mom, this is incredibly important. While cardio is obviously important as well, it has its place. Strength training is the game changer for body composition if we talk about it specifically. Strength training and hypertrophy training is not merely about aesthetic, it is fundamental component of mom's health strategy, offering profound benefits for body composition, metabolic health, functional independence, and also long-term longevity. So it builds lean muscle, which is metabolically active, meaning it helps you burn more calories at rest. Yeah, which is sometimes exciting for moms to hear. And this is basically what most women in general wants to achieve. They want to look toned, lean, but they don't understand that this is basically having a little bit more muscle and a little bit lower body fat, which we have to achieve a little bit differently way than most women kind of do and struggle. So for moms, this translates directly into functional strength, making it easier for you to, lift your growing child, carry your car seat, manage all the physical demands of motherhood without ache and pains. And it also supports your bone density, which is crucial for long-term health, especially after pregnancy for us women. Also, let's talk about, importance of core and pelvic floor recovery, which is targeted with strength work, obviously strength training, and it's far more beneficial and important. It's foundation, it's way more important than high impact cardio classes or training, whatever most moms kind of start to do, thinking that they just like burning so many calories. So this should be your priority. and this should be your starting point in postpartum. Proper core and pelvic floor rehab. Important note here that this is never too late to start. Yeah, even if you are a few years postpartum, core and pelvic floor, it's super important. After those months of stretching, your core needs support from you to, get back into the pre-pregnancy strength. And really, core is just by name, it's a core of your body. It's what's supporting you in everything what you do, whether it's deadlifting or whether it's just lifting your kids off the floor. Yeah. Then we really need to focus on full round strength training that is specifically tailored to you, your needs, and your level, which means, you don't have to be experienced. Yes, you can train at home as well. I have clients of different levels. I have moms that never really did any exercise. I have moms that started with home-based program with just few pieces of equipment. And you know what? They actually get so much confidence and experience that they actually went to the gym and started to go to the gym instead as well. And this is exciting journey. Yeah. So whether you have experience or not, there is always, ways how to progress your training, what to work on, what to focus on. And at She's Strong, this is what we do. We always make sure the training plan is specifically tailored to your needs, potential symptoms that you might struggling with, and also your goals. Next, let's talk about nutrition. It's obviously always for most people the hardest part, and we really want to focus here on fueling our bodies. Yeah, so most of the time everybody chasing the color deficit. What we teach in She's Strong and my mom's is to, learn how to eat at maintenance. Yeah, not in constant restrictions. Many moms fall into the trap of trying to severely cut the calories after baby, hoping they lose the baby weight quickly. Or many moms, there is actually a second group of moms I see, they actually don't even know that they don't eat enough. Yeah, they subconsciously under eating. They don't have that knowledge, that understanding about nutrition. They just don't eat during the day as much. They have few snacks. They don't eat breakfast, then they have just some dinner, whatever, some leftovers. But this can be incredibly counterproductive in both cases, because the chronic restriction can slow your metabolism, making it harder for you to lose fat in the long run. So most importantly as well, as a mom, your body has immense energy demands. Yeah, even without you thinking it, your body needs so much energy for carrying your kids, recovering from childbirth, and potentially breastfeeding. Your body is depleted. And again, your body is depleted whether you are a few weeks, few months, or even few years postpartum. Your body just needs support from you. And this is definitely not done by, constantly starving yourself, restricting food, or even like not knowing that you don't eat properly and enough. So restricting calories can definitely drain your energy. Most moms complaining they are so tired and everything. It can impact your milk supply as well. It's a huge common as well. It's not the training. Most moms are afraid that it's the training that affecting their milk supply, but it's actually, it's supply demand process. So it's all about how much you're eating, how much fuel you give your body. If you're breastfeeding, your body needs, for example, another extra 500 calories. So it's quite a lot, and it can definitely throw your hormones out of balance. So after giving birth, again, in a matter of few years, we're going through different changes. Our bodies are adjusting. We need to support our bodies. Yeah, healthy hormones, healthy, happy you. And then lastly, it definitely affects your progress in the gym and also any goals you might have, whether it's weight loss, fat loss, or actually some kind of fitness specific goals. So instead, focus on consistent, adequate following. And most of the time, most moms live on snacks, leftovers, bites, nibbles, whether they do it consciously or subconsciously. Most of the time, they're just lacking the actual nutrition. So this is what my mom clients at She's Strong do. Number one, they're using the She's Strong guideline with basic rules around what and when to eat. They understand and learn about what is complete meal, and they prioritize them over those little snackings, bites, leftovers. They just make sure they eat actual meal during the day instead of just, picking things around during the day. If they're eating snacks, they learn to make healthy snacks. Their actual meal instead of eating some crisps and protein bars, which can be occasionally obviously is allowed. Yeah. But overall, we want to learn how to make nice, complete meal snacks that satisfy their cravings and also obviously slap their macros without blowing their daily calories. Um, Also, they learn to prioritize simple meal prep and make family friendly meals that whole family enjoy. Yeah. Some moms are sometimes concerned like, oh, my husband won't eat this, my kids won't eat it. There's always so many million recipes and things how you can adjust your nutrition, how you can promote even the healthy nutrition with your family that, will satisfy everyone, make your life easier, and also support your goals and health. Lastly, my clients allowing themselves to enjoy flexible family meals and treats. So again, like we want to have that flexibility, we want to have a normal life once in a while, or if it's just daily dinner when your family is all together, or when you just, have a busy day, it's chaos. You just gotta have chicken nuggets and fries with your kids. It's fine, we building that overall approach, that big picture, not trying to micromanage every single calorie and every single bite. You see here in the message from my client, which is very common response when moms learn to fuel their bodies properly. They can't believe how much food they actually can eat, yeah, and they're getting way more better results, yeah. It's not just about the results in the gym, but how they actually feel. You have suddenly more energy, you feel better with yourself, which helps you then to show up a little better for your kids and also, for example, get better results, better performance in the gym. You're gonna move on to next one, which, building upon that nutrition, and it's prioritizing protein. Protein is absolutely crucial for postpartum for everyone. Most people under eating protein in general. It's very important for body composition goals, and it's incredibly satiating, helping you feel fuller for longer and managing those cravings that often hit when you are sleep deprived. It's essential for muscle repair and muscle growth, especially if you are strength training. So we really want to eat that protein during the day because there is something called muscle protein synthesis. I'm going to get here a little bit more in detail, which is process that helps you build and maintain, keep up the muscle. So to keep this process going, we want to really eat protein every 3 to 4 hours during the day consistently to prevent our body to actually start breaking down the protein and our own lean mass that we build. Protein also plays a vital role in hormonal balance and can even support the health of your health and skin, which are, common concerns from new moms. Yeah, we all know that postpartum hair loss, so this is also a part of it. And great news, it doesn't have to be complicated. Yeah, there are so many sources and easy ways how to increase protein in your diet. Think easy protein sources like Greek yogurt, eggs, chicken, lean meats, lentils, or even, good quality protein powder. And my little actionable tip here is to include source of protein at every single meal. Yeah, around 30 grams, depends if it's your snack or if it's like an actual main meal. But totally we aim usually around those 2 grams of protein per 1 kilo of your body weight. Yeah. And lastly, big tip here that helps most of my moms is start to front load your protein in the morning with high protein breakfast. That will set you for the day. It improves your blood sugar levels on top of that and also keep you satiated longer. Last part of the nutrition here, before we move on to last 2 points, we will talk about carbs because women tend to skip carbs, and I used to be one of them. Don't get me wrong, I used to be one of them. I was afraid of eating carbs. I didn't eat any carbs at all. I just thought they are enemy, but they are not. They are our primary source of energy, which is absolutely essential for moms. Yeah, they fuel your brain, your body, and your workouts, and can off definitely like positively, sorry, they definitely can have effect on your mood. Yeah. Fiber, which is usually part of carbs, carb sources is often found obviously uh, in different types of carbs, whether it's fruit, vegetables, or actual, carbohydrates that we eat. Uh, as a side dish, for example, potatoes, oats, rice, pasta, etc. And fiber is super important for, digestive health, which is again very common postpartum issue and also can contribute to the satiety. Plus, whole foods like carb sources, oats, sweet potatoes, whole grains, fruits, all kind of vegetables come obviously packed with essential vitamins and minerals. So this is again super important part of your diet. And my tip here is to really embrace the complex carbohydrates. Yeah. Um, Different kind of carbohydrates, really make them sample in your diet, ensure you have like overall energy for not just for your workouts but during the day. Yeah, in terms of vegetables and fruit, we always try to again looking for color, different tastes and textures, really making our meals colorful and different again, which is definitely important not just for you but for your kids and for your family. Tip number 5 over here is sleep. And I know you're thinking, okay, what are we going to talk about here? Because yes, I know as mom, this can feel impossible, but there are still things we can do in terms of sleep deprivation, how to improve. So firstly, we just want to acknowledge that consistent interrupted sleep is basically part of our life now. Yeah. So we just want to talk about and think about optimizing what is possible. Sleep deprivation profoundly impacts your body composition. It messes with your hunger hormones, making you crave sugary foods, fatty foods, those high palatable foods. And also at the same time, it elevates stress hormones like cortisol, which can lead to increased fat storage, that's stubborn fat. It also hinders the muscle recovery and completely, shut down your energy, obviously, making it harder to make healthy choices or, even exercise. So, in terms of sleep, what we can usually do, because even myself, I have 2 years old son, and even though our sleep, have to say, wasn't the first. I definitely hear always first stories from other moms, but I also experienced sleep deprivation, huge, big time. And I still do, I have weeks when we sleep well. I have weeks when we sleep absolutely really bad, like last 2 weeks, for example. But firstly, obviously, there is some things that we do each individually in terms of like sleep training and how we sleep if our baby is sleeping with us, which for example I do since our son was born, since I was for a few weeks, because it just makes our life easier. I sleep better, everybody sleep better, and this is what we chosen to do. So this is one part of it. Second part of it is obviously um, improving the actual quality of sleep. Yeah, so the sleep will be broken. Yeah, even for myself, I, even though my son is sleeping during the night, I sometimes just subconsciously like waking up all the time. And what I'm trying to do in my case or with my moms, we learn how to improve that sleep that we get, which sometimes can look like go to the bed a little bit earlier, have some kind of bed routine, which can again doesn't have to be fancy like what you see on social media. It can really be like 5 minutes, just have a quick warm shower, or maybe just leave your phone for at least 30 minutes before bed to get off the screens, kind of like unwind a little bit before sleep. Maybe some supplementation can be done as well, which can be very individual, very specific, but improving, focusing on how we can improve the quality of sleep, even though the length is not optimal, is super important here. Yeah, because sometimes I can sleep 8 hours but I feel shit, I was awake, I didn't have good quality of sleep, and sometimes I sleep just shit 6 hours and I sleep actually great, I get into deep sleep, I actually feel rested. So the quality is something we want to focus on because the quantity is unpredictable, and we never know, obviously, how next night is going to look like. Lastly, as well, around like sleep deprivation, we want to learn how to support our bodies when we go through some kind of prolonged periods of sleep deprivation. Yeah. So we want to recognize when we really need to pull back with our training and everything, or when how to support our body, which again, we can come back to what we were talking about already. We can talk about the nutrition, how to eat well properly, know how to support your body with nutrition, maybe supplementation, how to adjust the training, because sometimes, yes, the strength training is also stress on the body, but for example, it can be a little bit more suitable than go super sleep deprived to high intensity class or do some high intensity training. Yeah. Again, then we can adjust in terms of cardio. We can just go for a walk instead of do some kind of cardio training. These are all things we want to learn how to adjust when we go through these stages of sleep deprivation, because sleep is really important and we just can't take it for granted. Yeah, you definitely know yourself. Finally, wait, last point, tip number 6, we're going to talk about supplementation and specifically creatine. I always recommend discussing, obviously, this personally. My clients obviously ask me questions as well, one to one, specifically for them. It's supplementation. So if you always have any concerns, you have to discuss with your healthcare provider. But, however, creatine is one of the most researched and generally safe supplements available. Recently, we had new studies supporting safety during pregnancy, not so during the breastfeeding. There are not too many studies, but we have to understand that creatine is something that our body, creates on its own. We all store creatine in our body. So the creatine is in the breast milk already. There are just no studies that looking at moms that breastfeeding with additional creatine, and what effect it has on the baby. Yeah. But in general, it's safe. I used to take creatine when I was breastfeeding during my pregnancy as well, and definitely, again, everybody has to do their own choice, and more research, or conversation with someone who understands a little bit more in depth. For postpartum moms, it can offer significant benefits, though: increased strength and power, which directly supports your strength training efforts and functional strength for daily mom tasks. It aids in muscle growth and recovery, and there is even emerging research suggesting cognitive benefits, yeah, which can be a huge plus for sleep deprived brains. And if you are looking for an edge in your strength journey and have cleared with your doctor, creatine can be definitely a powerful tool. The studies with on a cognitive health, there were findings. It helps with depression as well, so it can definitely help you alongside with your postpartum depression symptoms, because again, postpartum depression is come on, everybody has it, we all go through it, we just experiencing and manage it a little bit different way. So we just talked about through 6 powerful tips that truly can transform your body composition without endless cycle of dieting. This can be your foundation, especially if you're starting with your postpartum journey. Yeah, before you jump straight into some kind of crazy dieting, make sure you build solid foundation habits, good relationship with nutrition, you have solid training routine in place, understanding what to do, have support, and before you kind of try to experiment. We talk about embracing strength training, nourishing your body at maintenance, prioritizing protein, celebrating carbs and fiber, and also optimizing your precious sleep, obviously, and strategically using supplements like creatine. So this isn't just information, this is kind of like a roadmap, as I said, that, can help you to feel fundamentally better in your own skin. But let's be honest, knowing what to do is only half of the battle. Yeah, as a busy mom, implementing these strategies consistently, navigating the unique challenges of postpartum recovery, and staying motivated can feel overwhelming to do alone. And that's where She's Strong come in. I obviously work with moms for over years, and it's absolutely pleasure to see these journeys. So like imagine having dedicated partner who understands your journey, who crafts and personalizes your plan just for you, for your body, your life, and who provides the, constant support and accountability you need to finally achieve those goals. So she's strong and designed to be your guide, your cheerleader, and your expert resource, helping you translate these principles into real and long lasting transformation. So if you are ready to move beyond just learning and truly step into, your most confident, energized, and strong self, if you are ready to make this commitment to you, then I invite you to take the most important next step. And it's to click the link below in the description right now and book your 30-minute transformation call with me. That's completely free. And this is just genuine conversation where we will explore your unique situation, clarify your vision for your body, your well-being, and see if She Strong is a perfect fit for you to help you achieve your goals. Because yeah, you deserve to feel unstoppable. So yeah, let's start your journey together today. Definitely reach out to me, and I can't wait to talk to you.